rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. My name is Brother Marley, and this is the SENEGAMBIA One channel. Wasn't it great? Look, this is a message for over 40s, and the name of this video is, if you're over 40 and thinking of doing a YouTube channel, then what are you waiting for? It's a good idea, you should do it. Get on it. You know, it's good talking to you because I don't know you, but I do know that you are a survivor. We have been through a pandemic, weapons of mass destruction, the whole USA, Russia thing, that before then was the Cold War. Then if you're black, you've been through different iterations of racism. So I know that you are a survivor. I know you're a survivor, and I salute you. Just a quick interruption to your viewing. Listen, I am now selling an ebook. I have an ebook which goes into moving from where you are over to Africa. So from the West over to Africa, the rules are different over here. There's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things that can go wrong. You've seen the stories, you've seen the harrowing stories of people who've come over here not knowing what they don't know and then getting burnt for it. I've been in Gambia for a long time, okay? I've been learning how the system works. I've been learning who I need to talk to and how I need to behave, how we kind of interact with people. So, trust and believe, I know what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to offer you is an opportunity to know what I know. And while I got your attention, I know you can see this sign over here. Look, do a brother a favor and subscribe. Shut up, donkey. To the channel. Subscribe. Subscribe. The link to the ebook is in the description below. All right. Because I know it's not easy. But this YouTube thing is still on easy mode. It's still like light work for you and I. You see, the thing is, the assumption is that YouTube is a young man's game or a young woman's game. It is not. I was watching a video today, and there was like this man interviewing this guru, who's an internet guru, YouTube guru who's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and so on. And he's talking about his journey, and he says there was one time when he was at his office. It was a Friday night, and he could see everyone leaving out to go into like Toronto. I think it's Canadian. Go out into Toronto and have a good Friday night out. And he was there working in his office. And he found himself looking at YouTube and checking out different channels and seeing what he could learn. And at that point was the lowest point in his YouTube journey. Why have I got so many flies around me? I've got mosquitoes and everything flying around me. Excuse me if I do this. I'm not crazy. I literally do have loads of mosquitoes. Trying to get a piece. Because they know I'm sweet, you see. Yeah, so he was like, this is the lowest point I've ever been. Really, the lowest point you've been is you had to work when other people was out playing. Black people, that was called Tuesday. That was just like every time you're going out in these service industry jobs and you're working while other people are playing. It's normal. See, you and I, we have the work ethic that these young people don't have. They don't know what it's like to struggle like we know how it is to struggle. So, come on, flies, let my man talk now. So, you have not only the work ethic, you have, and the thing about YouTube is that it's not like it's physical work. You know, the place you need to be strong is mental, right? Like you do your first video, you get 2 views. One is you. The second video, you get 1 view. The third video, you get 10. You're like, ooh, it's going up. And then the 4th video, you get no views. It's like that. And you got to be able to like take the rough with the smooth. But that's life. You and I know that. You and I was there when going on the internet meant dial-up. You and I was there when we had to be home at a certain time so that a certain girl or a certain boy can call us because we didn't have mobile phones. This is my first mobile phone. You see, that is drama that these young people don't even understand. They don't know about beepers. They don't know about the stress that we had to go around looking for a phone box and then looking for money. You don't want to put like too much money in because you could be using that to do something. They don't know about our struggle. You and I, we've got things to share. Now, the second reason why it'd be good for you to be on YouTube is because of your age. The words that you say carry a level of heft to them. You have big, bad, heavy words. You see, now, if I'm watching this, right, and a 20-year-old is talking to me about, I don't know, trying to teach me something, I've been listening with one eyebrow up. If the person is 40 or older, I may just listen. And younger people will listen as well because of the age difference. So you never, that was in my eye. You have another feather in your bow. Put it that way. You have another thing on your side, another win on your side. So you have heft in your words. You have the work ethic. And you have stories. You see, when you check these videos out online that would say, you know, what makes a good story, what makes a good video, they always say, have a story, have stories. So, as you know, the story, it's like you have an introduction, you have a conclusion, you have an arc in the middle of the character, and you have a journey that they go on, right? So it could be a young man goes to work and he meets a corrupt cop, and the two of them work together as an arc as he starts to learn the job, and at the end of he gets off shift at the end, and that's his journey. It's the same in all movies, all stories. They have the same process, and we can have the same process in this. So it's good. Now, if you are melanated like I am, what is also a benefit, a win in your cap, is that anywhere in the Western world, we are seen as an ethnic minority. That's what they call us. There's a lot more of us than is actually told. But because our stories are usually ignored or not put out there on Main Street, unless it's a negative story, it means that our stories are unique. So if you come with a story, which you've got loads of, you've got loads of experiences, things that you've done, places you've been, people you've met, so on and so forth, you've got heft in your words because of your age, you've got workability, you're winning, and you're black, so you're unique, so it's good, it's all good. There is something you're an expert in. Now, I know you could be like, yeah, I'm not an expert in anything, you know, I'm an expert in waking up and I'm an expert in going to sleep. There's a sister who I saw online. She used to do makeup tutorials, and she switched it to looking at something around the house, something in the kitchen she was doing. Anyway, that video did better than the ones that she did in makeup, so she did more. And what she found was that she became like an auntie type character on YouTube, which would teach young ladies who want to be wives. She was showing them how to do stuff around the kitchen, how to do stuff around. This is how you this is how you make a bed. This is how you fold the sheets. This is how you tie a tie for your husband. This is how you blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is. That's what she was teaching them. So it doesn't take rocket science. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to be able to do this YouTube thing, you know? Whatever it is you're good at, and it doesn't really matter what it is, whatever you're good at, someone else wants to know what you know. So go for it, do it. And the best thing you can do with the knowledge you have is don't take it with you to the grave. Now you're only 40 a bit, so that's a long way away. But in the meantime, share what you know. Share what you know. Okay, I don't want to spend too long on this video, but let me give you a couple of points just to help you in your way, okay? Just help you in your way. First of all, when you're talking, there are times when you're going to want to think about the words you say, don't keep those in the video, right? Don't be umming and ahhing up in this video because people will be like bored of you quickly. Secondly, project your voice. Imagine that you are speaking from imagine you're speaking to a friend of yours who's across the street. So your gestures will be bigger. Your voice will be projected, so you won't be talking like this. This is how you talk when you are at home and you're talking to your wife, you're talking to your family member or whatever. Don't do that. You need to project your voice so that people can hear you clearly and use gestures, right? First thing. Second thing, you need to edit your videos. Now, I use KindMaster. So KindMaster is a free editing suite. Now, you can get rid of this badge if you pay for KindMaster. If you're not willing to pay for it, like me, I'm way too cheap to do that. Just keep the badge there, and you could use the whole KindMaster suite for free, and you're able to edit your video. Now, what is cool is that you're able to do this on your phone. So you don't need to be, so you don't need to like take it off your phone and put it onto a laptop or something to edit it. You can edit it right on your phone. So if you're thinking, I don't have a desktop computer and a phone, you don't even need a desktop computer, you can do it all here. Just watch the video and edit out the ums and ahs, yeah? Go away, fly, go. Ugh. These mosquitoes. I'm in Africa. And I'm being beaten up by mosquitoes and flies and all manner of things right now. Flying ants. Whew. Okay, speaking clearly, editing. Third thing, make sure your videos are at least 8 minutes long. 8 minutes long. Now, what happens at 8 minutes? How you say, well, what happens at 8 minutes is that YouTube allow you to put some little extra bits and pieces in your video at 8 minutes. If it's less than 8 minutes, it won't bother. So, at the beginning of the video, there's an advert. At the end of the video, there's an advert. In between, you can't do anything else. So what you do is you get paid like 5 cents for this video and 5 cents for that video. So you get 10 cents for that video. Wonderful. But what you're able to do is add extra adverts inside the video. Look at this. I'll add an advert right now. Damn flies. See, it can be done. So you can like add your adverts in there. So you could do stuff like that. You could also do things like end screens. At the end of this video, you'll see like another video you can go to of mine, and you'll be able to see a subscribe tile, and you'll be able to see like my playlist or whatever. So that encourages the viewer to look at another video. And what that will help you do is that will help you to like grow your channel, not one video at a time, but all your videos are being linked with each other so that the person who's watching it, if they do get on with you, if they do dig you, then they can just press on another video and carry on watching. And I don't care what you look like. I don't care how you sound. Don't worry about your accent. Don't worry about what you look like. Don't worry about anything like that. Because there's going to be someone else who talks just as jacked up as you, who sounds just as crazy as you do, who looks just as much of a mess as you, who also has flies attacking them when they're trying to talk on the video. But it's fine. They'll get you. Last thing, look at the look at the camera, right? Look at the actual camera. What gets my nerves is people will look at themselves on the phone, be like, hello, guys and girls, how are you? And they're not even looking at you. So look at the camera, all right? They're my tips. Over 40s, go do your YouTube channels. There's enough space for everybody. This is your brother Marley. Until next time, peace.